Well, this took us to a place.
Poison a fountain,
Hydration.
not
Diet
terribly
Coke
practical.
Nation.
It was a secret passage. Henriette and I would use it to...
Hide from your governess, which luckily she noted down in her diary, thus I knew where to await you. Never mind that. Has the young lady agreed to help clean up the mess she's made?
I'll get water eventually.
She has. And stop treating me as if I were a child.
Would you prefer I treated you like the lying manipulator you are?
Well, I'm definitely gonna side with Regis.
Sienna, you've already run afoul of one vampire. Don't start a fight with another already.
That it would make you be healthy. I will be healthy, I promise you. I just don't have water right now, and we're in the middle of, you know, this whole
I
thing.
shall do my utmost.
Let's go. Really want to be done with this.
Okay, how much longer of this do we have? 20 minutes? How likely is that, do we think? Let's just not tell Detloff that we slept with his one true love, okay? That sounds like the best plan. Okay, excellent.
Nice place.
Isn't it? Offers a lovely view of the valley. On a clear day, you can see the outlines of Dun Time.
Is it, though? A ruin like any other, I think.
So sensitive. So aware. Honestly, what did Dettlaff ever see in you?
Perhaps he'll tell you himself.
I know, Bella. I'm glad you stuck around, but hopefully they have plenty of tinfoil delightness left for you.
You nervous?
Mm-hmm. It's always a bit nerve-wracking meeting an ex. And especially so when said ex is a vampire.
I doubt he'll be in the mood for jests.
I know. May I be honest? Yes, I'm nervous. I really would prefer just to run off. I gave my word I would help, I know. But how much is that worth? Yet I owe him this meeting. And that is that.
Okay, well, as long as you get this.
Let's get ready.
Do the
Dettlaff
roach
will be
quest?
here any moment now.
I'm not sure what you're talking about, so probably not. I've been very story focused in these DLCs, considering I've been playing Witcher all year long. There's a lot of Witcher to get through. I'm close to the end of everything, Ford. Here he comes.
Sienna, I have a question I must ask you. Did you truly feign it all? That which bound us was a ruse?
Dettlaff, it's not that simple.
Oh no, it's very simple. You either deceived me or not. In forgiving you, I grieve. For now, we must part.
What? But how?
The ribbon.
Ha! Seems I've been fooled again.
Oh.
She
Oh.
will pay for this sooner or later. She will pay.
Oh.
You never should have meddled, Butcher.
Oh! Oh boy! Oh no! Deadloff, let's not fight! We can consider not fighting. Yeah. Doshio, Doshiru. I don't know if I could keep up with this fight. Don't you hurt Regis. Oh, teamwork. Teamwork makes the dream work. Regis, you shouldn't have interfered.
I want you just once. You tricked me. Both of you.
Didn't plan any of it.
Okay, okay, now we're... Oh, we got him on the ground now at least. Cut off his wings. Ooh. Oh my gosh! Oh no, no, no. Oh no, am I gonna become a... What is happening? Oh no. What the hell? Gross! What is happening? Oh boy, I'm gonna...
You think you're still prepare to die, Witcher?
Listen, I can try. Oh boy. What is he? I don't even know. Where am I? Who am I? What is happening? Whoa, okay, okay. Okay. Well, it's a good thing you stuck around, I guess. Oh my gosh. You okay, Regis?
Leave him to me. Be
Are you-
gone.
I can't let...
I insist.
Okay, okay, I'm backing up. It would be pretty sad to have to brutally execute your friend. Man, who knew that vampires could look like that? Gross. Oh boy. How did I end up in this situation?
My, what a smashing ensemble. You wear it well.
Shut up.
And is sewn of the best fabrics available, and according
He
to
looks
the
pretty
best
good.
tailoring practices. But one must have a modicum of taste to appreciate this. Even the most exquisite robes cover only deficiencies in beauty, never in refinement.
Thanks, Taylor, man. I really appreciate that.
Usually wear something different, better suited to my trade. Got nothing against this particular outfit, though. Just don't exactly feel comfortable in it.
The bulge.
despise
The
formal
bulge.
occasions.
Nothing one can't get accustomed to.
It's been several hundred years. I don't think I'm getting accustomed to it.
All that being as it may, Toussaint's highest honor, the Order of Vitis Vinifera, demands appropriate attire. The Duchess cannot be expected to drape the medal on a suit of armor caked in mud.
You could have cleaned the mud off of it.
Protocol places enormous emphasis on form, virtuous tradition, etiquette.
Huh. A tradition which values appearances ahead of all else. Which calls for lordly, glistening triviality and misplaced generosity.
Sound wistful. Pensive, Regis. That because they refuse to buy you a new outfit?
Hardly. It's the tone I ever adopt when I find myself pondering, which, believe it or not, happens quite a lot.
Well, I'm sure it does.
Besides, I've no need for a new outfit as I shall not be attending the ceremony.
Why not?
Because unlike you, I don't have to. I shall begin to pack my belongings instead. I trust you'll join me later, once you're richer by a medal and a fascinating new experience.
Count on it.
Count on it, count on it, count on it, count on it.
Ceremonies, medals honoring virtues. Just keeps coming.
I like he's like doesn't put his arms down.
I've had
Are you
no
gonna
idea
like
either.
relax your
And I keep
your
thinking
joints,
of
my
the last
man?
great virtue, compassion. It's the one piece of the puzzle that never seemed to fit.
Mean you suddenly believe the 5 virtues theory? After all we've revealed?
It's not a question of belief, superstition, or old wives' tales. It's a conclusion derived through exercising pure logic.
Oh, sure.
Siana planned everything in advance. Had we not stopped her, surely there'd have been a 5th victim. One the gossips would have associated with a lack of compassion.
Her plans don't matter now. Can't act on them. Ask the messenger who delivered my invitation to the ceremony. Siana's in the palace. Courtiers pressured the Duchess to lock her in a tower.
Do you care not a whit who else was in her black book? We've some time before the ceremony. We could still chat with that boot-cleaning urchin. He was the one to pass the victims' names to Dettlaff. Perhaps we missed something.
You know what? I'm gonna go with this one.
Wine vapors in the air must have gone to your head, Regis. It's over. Detloff's dead. Won't be any more murders.
You're entitled to your opinion. I, however, will check this. Should you change your mind, you know where to find me.
Okay, have fun, Regis. I guess the main thing being, I mean, Sienna's the one who wanted to kill them. And so she has one more name in her book, and she's still around. Glad to see you're still alive, Damien.
Damien.
Geralt, it's about time. Ready for the ceremony?
Your face doesn't look good. Though it looked even worse last I saw you.
I apply a balm of Arnica. I hardly feel it anymore.
He'll have some
All
cool.
right,
We
we can
have
start.
Witchers
Very well.
love a good
But you must behave. Less like a
scar.
hired thug, more like a man deserving of
I'm
the Duchess'
hoping that it
highest
will be Rin's. Though I get the feeling that
In
it might
fact,
be
you'd do
your
best to
favorite.
maintain a dignified silence throughout.
So if you have any suggestions for
Let's
what I
begin
should
the
do
ceremony.
next,
Come with
you
me.
let me know.
The Duchess awaits.
Because I've pretty much done everything else. This is the last thing that I needed to finish up, was this DLC story.
In the guild's name, I beg your assistance, your enlightened highness. Without barrels, production will come to a stop, and it will be the end of us.
You lost them all in the fire. These are horrible tidings. Oh, we are most dreadfully saddened.
Yes, your enlightened highness all. Once the beasts had clawed their way into the warehouse, the whole place went up in flames.
I shall dispatch a palace guardsman to examine the site of the blaze. If things are, as you say, fitting compensation shall be paid from the ducal treasury.
Thank you, your enlightened highness.
Somebody's laying it on thick.
Your grace, Geralt of Rivia has arrived.
My dear subjects, we come now to our next point of business. Of all the duties which fall upon my shoulders, as the ruler of this dominion, this duty is dearest to my heart. For now, we shall award the Order of Vitis Vinifera, Toussaint's highest honor.
Geralt of Rivia, slayer of the beast of Beauclair, step forth.
Does this happen if you don't slay him?
We bestow the distinction upon the Witcher, who saved Beauclair from the terrible beast. Such is our desire. May the symbol serve as a reminder to all that the Witcher shall forever remain a friend
We're done
of
clapping now, I suppose.
Beauclair.
I love me some ceremonial wine.
Turns now. I thank you immensely, Geralt. Damien has your reward for you. After all, it was but a contract.
Thank you.
I have a small surprise for you, in addition.
Nice, lots of money.
Barrels of Sonreal, a wine normally reserved for the ducal table. The gustatory experience of a
Gonna have wine
lifetime
for
awaits.
years.
Are you content?
Feels like a second distinction. I'm honored. Thank you.
I trust you shall make good use of it.
Do I tell her that I slept with her sister?
Speak to Siana. Will you assist me? You returned my sister to me, yet you also showed me her horrendous deeds. As head of state, I must judge her fairly. But she is my sister. Thus my heart bleeds for her.
If my presence will help in any manner, of course I'll stay.
We shall now question a person implicated in the murders which recently ravaged our fair city of Beauclair. Captain de la Tour, show Sylvia Anna in.
The Witcher will take part in our talk.
Free to do as I choose.
I'm not a prisoner. Free to do as I choose.
You have committed crimes. Grave crimes. Yet you are my sister. And my heart does not allow me to treat you as a common criminal.
I don't know if Ciliana
Thus, I have
feels the
asked
same
Geralt
way.
to advise me, as one impartial.
I wouldn't call
I shall
myself
now hear
impartial.
what he has to say.
I'll go with the more compassionate route
Your
here.
Grace, as As head of state, you should look first and foremost after your dominion. Sienna's actions, what drove them, be damned. She's a threat to your subjects.
You are correct.
Did I choose the wrong
They
thing?
are what matters. I must not forget this. Sienna, you shall be tried and given a fitting punishment. Yet we shall never cease to be family.
I think context
As
matters.
Duchess, I shall have to judge you. But as your sister, I shall never stop loving you. Will you forgive me?
Oh. They're like embarrassed. Bye, Bella. Thanks so much. Aww.
I shall never forgive you.
What? Oh. I wasn't expecting that. Everyone's dead. Who in the world? Who is going to... A tearful note? Holy shit.
Need some flowers. A wreath, or...
I've none. Sold everything. I was just on my way out. No sense hanging about with nothing to do. Should come as no shock, sir. Had the funeral. Folk took it all. Men, women, children. All wished to lay a bouquet on the Duchess's grave. Windflowers, peonies, gladioli. But she liked common roses best. I know. Her ladies-in-waiting would come here at times. I'd choose the loveliest blooms for her. Fragrant, big petals, the kind that last a long time. I've still not come to terms with it. To be killed by her own sister. How could it happen?
Perhaps she was the 5th victim. I mean, I do feel...
No one suspected Sienna'd be merciless. Not Damien, not me. Least of all the Duchess.
I know you. You're that witcher from the north. The one that saved us from the beast.
Mm-hmm. Could say that.
Wait here. Take these.
Thought you were out of flowers.
I put a bouquet aside. I was to take it to her myself. But you have it. I know you held the Duchess dear.
How
Well,
much
this
do
is
I
quite
owe?
the ending.
Not a copper. Keep your coin and raise a toast in her memory tonight.
Do just that. Farewell.
Well, whoopsie. Oh my gosh.
Snow White, you with the exquisite hair.
I can't believe it. I can't believe this is the ending.
Couldn't. Anna Henrietta was...
One Beautiful. Good. The best ruler one could hope to have.
I can't believe I trusted. Remember that whole rant where I was like, I will not trust this woman? For nothing.
Don't be so hard on yourself. No one expected Siana to do that, persist to the end. And none of us did anything to stop her. Because there was nothing we could do.
I suppose you are right. But when someone so beloved dies, one cannot help but search one's soul for blame. And even the hardiest knights grow faint-hearted then.
Come to pay my respects. Bid the Duchess farewell.
White roses. They were her favorite. Go inside then. She lies in the ducal crypt. In one room with her murderer. Despite my protests.
What? Who decided that?
The Regent's Council. A pack of old men who've statutes and codices for hearts. Ducal blood flowed in Siana's veins, and she was never legally disinherited. So they ruled she should lie alongside Anarietta.
Sheesh. Do I place it on both graves? Yeah, I'm gonna do both. Even though I'm mad, but I'm gonna do both anyways.
And all this, what did it bring you? Rest in peace. I regret it ended this way, that I failed to prevent it. Hope you can forgive me. Rest in peace.
Stylish crypt, quite subdued. Yes, this is the kind of eternal resting place I dream of.
Moments like this, I never know if you're joking or serious.
Serious, Geralt, serious. It's remarkably peaceful, subtly charming to the hilt. A perfect match for the Duchess's dignity. Ah, you humans, you'll never cease to amaze me. To feel despair in the face of natural processes to which you are predestined. I've come to take you from this place, my friend. Dare say you deserve a speck of respite after the mad whirl of the last few days.
I mean, it's my fault. Like, it may not be Geralt's fault, but it's my fault, right? Like, my decisions brought us to this place.
All those deaths I failed to prevent. Feel pretty awful right about now. Can't help thinking I could have done more. Now Toussaint's left without a ruler, or more accurately, chaos rules here. Hand in hand with despair. Duchess won over people's hearts. All Beauclair now weeps for her.
A mass outburst of emotion. Well, it seems her subjects have adopted some of their recent ruler's traits.
Why the sarcasm? Thought you liked Donna Henrietta.
I did. And I do truly rue her passing.
Me too.
Then let us drink.
Whatever you say about Siona, you gotta admit, she was unbending.
That she was. I do admit it. Though, in her case, it would have been better if she had been a tad more philosophical, pausing from time to time to reflect on the propriety of her actions.
True.
How do you find my personal brew? Not too strong?
Just right.
Credit the local mandrake of the Alrauna diabolus variety for that. The tubers which grow in this area's volcanic soil have an altogether unique flavor profile and display a remarkably uncommon dark brown tint.
Fascinating. All I can say is this batch turned out excellent.
Indeed. It might be wise to stockpile some roots for the future. Would you care to accompany me?
Sure, why not?
If you think it's a good
It's not like I
idea,
have to
let's
get
go.
ready for work like right now.
I'm forgetting one thing. Fresh mandrake root of this variety is highly toxic, even to a witcher.
Ah, not a problem. I never forget matters of safety and hygiene in alchemy. Here, gloves and a mask. Don them, and you shall be in no danger.
Thanks. Right then, let's go.
This moonlight makes me...
This is the longest ending. There he is.
Those Bruxae, they called you a traitor.
Alas, we've a very simple code of honor, we vampires. So simple you might call it trivial. Either one is with us, unconditionally, regardless of the circumstances, or
Won't let it go, will they?
they will not. Fortunately, we've another rule, an unwritten one, and just as trivial as the first. It is neatly summarized in the saying, out of sight, out of mind. That is why I must leave Toussaint. For a vastly long time, most like.
Yeah, I get it.
Let us make for my camp. I've an overwhelming desire to have another drink.
Understandable. Lots of sometime laters.
Supreme bouquet. Firm, defined beginning, then develops gently, rising to a startling finish. Don't you think?
Not much of a connoisseur.
Then it is high time you started your education. After all, the Corvo Bianco vineyard is now yours.
That's true, I got a whole ass vineyard.
I left a gift for you at your new home. On the nightstand.
Thanks. Mind telling me what it is?
A trifle. That will nonetheless be useful should you need mutagens. Incidentally, have you thought about what you'll do with your prize? Shall you hang your swords over the mantle and take to pruning vines?
Know what? Think I just might. Come on now, don't laugh. Maybe not today or tomorrow. But one day I'll want to see what it's like. To just wake up every day in my own bed.
Oh, stop, please. Sounds so sentimental, my fangs have begun to hurt. Then what? Will you begin writing your memoirs like Dandelion? I can remember a night, not too far from here if I'm not mistaken. We hid in a cave while a blizzard raged all about. Does that sound at all familiar?
How could it not? We just set off to rescue Ciri from Vilgefortz.
Oh, our encounter with Vilgefortz. That is something I do not remember so fondly. That first stay in Beauclair, far calmer than this one.
Seemed like a land straight out of a fairy tale back then. Its sole problem, cellars too small to accommodate all that wine.
Appearances, Geralt. Appearances, like Mamoons and Dopplers, deceive. So what did become of Vilgefortz?
Killed him. Sure wasn't easy, though. What about you? Any idea where you'll go?
Distance is of the essence. I thought I might venture south.
Nilfgaard?
Why ever not? The Nilfgaardians are a modern society. None there believe in vampires anymore.
That's helpful.
This fact alone could be very useful to one wishing to remain incognito.
Interesting point of view. I so don't feel like going anywhere. Sit here a while longer?
So we shall, my friend. We have witnessed, and in fact on several occasions incited, many great and weighty events. After all that toil, I believe we deserve a bit of a rest.
That we do.
I'm inclined to agree with that. Oh no, he looked at me. Oh no. Oh no, now I'm gonna cry. He looked at me. This is so dumb. Oh gosh, what is my problem? No, the feels are just beginning, Yusuf. Because he looked at me like an acknowledgement, like we did it together. This is... Oh boy. Oh boy, the boy, the boy, the boy, the boy. Yeah, we did a lot. We did a whole thing. I sound so stupid right now. Oh my gosh. I have to, I'm getting logged into my work because, oh, sheesh. I'm just gonna go like that. Wow, I have, like, now I get to, yeah, luckily I have a meeting so I can just chill for a bit, but, oh my gosh.
Actually, I'd love to go home.
Hey. Yeah, I just finished it.
Game?
And he looked at me.
Who looked at you?
Your girl.
Girl looked at you?
Yes.
Is that why you're crying?
Yes.
You still on stream?
Because he was like, I don't know, it was like an acknowledgement of like, we were in this together, kind of a...
But someone hurt your heart and was gonna come be
No, I'm fine.
Hello, stream.
Yeah, it's a good game. Okay, now let's try and run home, huh? Let's see what we can do in 2 minutes. I can be a little late, it's totally fine. Yeah, that's what I figure. I would like a nice surprise, and will it make me cry more? Maybe, because, oh, I'm fine, it's fine, we're totally fine. Nothing, no problems at all. I shouldn't have put makeup on today because it's just burning my eyeballs right now. I'm totally fine. Everything is great. Oh my gosh! Rins! Thank you so much! Oh, Strom, thanks for the gifted sub.
Who is it?
Alas, they did not do me the basic courtesy.
I'm a little bit of a mess right now. Ugh.
Triss?
In the flesh?
Oh, this makes me very happy.
I thought you were in Kavir.
I got tired of waiting for you, so I decided to head to Toussaint, catch some sun, see how things are going. You said it would only take a moment.
Things are pretty much wrapped up, luckily. We'll be able to head north soon.
I hope you're not upset I came like this, without warning.
True, I haven't always been fond of surprises. They remind me of work. The law of surprise, surprise child. But I think I've changed my mind. Seems surprises can actually be pleasant. Very pleasant. Let's go outside. There's this one cozy spot you're gonna love. So, how do you like my vineyard?
Think you know the answer to that. I like it a lot. House is big, but not showy. Lovely location. Perfect for romantic getaways.
Just finished some remodeling. Paid through the nose for it, but I think it was worth it.
Have you thought about the garden? Will you leave it as it is, or change it?
Maybe a hedge maze? With a statue in the center? One that's stately and nude.
These two.
Geralt, don't bring up that ball. The wine got to my head and I...
Not bringing it up to tease, but to reminisce. That evening, it was magic. And your dress. You looked lovely in it.
I've got it with me. I could put it on one evening. We'll dine outside by candlelight. Listen to the music of the cicadas.
Cicadas.
Can't wait. This is your first time in Toussaint, right? Want me to show you around a bit?
Sorry, but I've already made plans.
Oh? What are you going to do?
Lie down in the sun and not move an inch.
Ah, right. A packed schedule. Not overdoing it a tad.
Oh, gotta get the most of this weather before I return north. Know that joke about how to tell when summer has come to Kavir?
The rain isn't quite so cold.
And sadly, that's not far from the truth.
We have a summer home.
I shouldn't have told you that. Now you'll change your mind and not come join me.
I wouldn't worry about that. How'd you find me? Kavir's a long way off.
I have my ways, Geralt. Hydromancy, for example.
Oh yeah, that's right. So, what becomes of us? See anything else in the reflection?
Mm-hmm. Zoltan moves in.
Oh no!
Please tell me you're joking.
You can breathe easy. Far as I know, he settled down in Novigrad and has no intention of budging. In all seriousness, though, I did see a few scraps of our future, but I'd rather not tell you exactly why.
Sorry, I have to
Why
open
not?
this.
Because you said you've grown to like pleasant surprises.
Oh, what is that supposed to mean?
How are things in Kavir?
Amazingly boring and predictable. Council meetings mainly concern trade matters, tariffs, storage regulations, that sort of thing.
Missing
That does sound
excitement?
very boring.
You know the Aetheri's saying, may you
Oh,
live in
gosh.
interesting
I'm
times?
fine. I'm fine.
Well, I've already done that, and now I'm looking for a bit of quiet. The other mages I brought with me from Novigrad, or who made it north on their own, feel the same. You wouldn't recognize them. No conspiracies, cabals, plotting. They just sit there and work for the good of the kingdom.
Ciri
Sometimes I think
became
it's
a
all too real to be
witcheress.
true. But something's bound to happen. Another war or some other horror.
It'll be on YouTube soon enough.
But for now, it's nice. And once you finish your business here and come join me, it'll be even better.
Mind if I leave you here alone for a moment?
Just a moment.
I don't know what else I need to do. This is nice. This is good. This is nice and good. I am late for work officially. Thank you so much, you guys. Thank you so much for joining me. I really have to not be playing this game anymore. I have to go to work. Thank you so much for being with me through this whole journey. I really do appreciate it. I think I will, Rins. I think I will do some research and finish off some of the quests, but if you guys have any suggestions for the future, please let me know. I have my email. You can always message me or in the Discord. And yeah, this is Oh, it feels good, but it's sad. So I'm just gonna go cry a little bit more on my own. I really am getting teary again. So, with risk of embarrassing myself in front of everyone, I will talk to you guys later. Okay, bye. Mwah, toodles. Love you. I really do. Thanks so much, you guys.